Welcome to the next battle video, everyone. And in the last video, I did some stuff with this Mega Pidgeot sweep team, which can work, but we ran into some things that kind of stopped it, like Assault Vest Gudra, which if that wasn't there, I could have just easily swept through this whole team quite easily. But that's just the nature of sweep teams. You never know what you're going to get, and it's just really not a good team to mess around with, especially for laddering and stuff like that. Bat and pass is very risky. You have to set it up nicely, and that's really hard to do against a lot of teams. What was I going to do? I could do more OU or VGC. VGC seems like fun. I mean, who doesn't like VGC? It's a fun format. I'm having a lot more fun with it than what I was. You just kind of can't rush any of your moves, because if you do, then you lose. Because one thing that I have noticed about VGC, games tend to be decided by the second turn. So really the first turn matters. Everything else is decided by the second turn. So we're going to see what we got here. We've got the Heatran. That's going to be a problem. I need to get my head in VGC mode. So who do we start with? I got Heat Wave on the Zapdos. That's going to be good. But we've got this Terrakion. They tend to be really fast and powerful. I think I'm going to lead with Vaporeon and maybe Zapdos. Yeah, think that's the I think that's the play. Vaporeon, Zapdos lead, Zangoose in the back, and I'm really thinking Talonflame. Mega Pidgeot hits everything here hard, but I mean, yeah, it's coming down to that Hyper Beam though. Talonflame is good, but I think I outspeed everything here anyway. So yeah, let's go Pidgeot. Let's go with my Bird Love. Bird Love. So this looks like we got a Trick Room team here. So Scald on Terrakion. Oh, I can't protect. I forgot I got Heat Wave on it now. Oh well. Thunderbolt Terrakion. Why not? So there's a Rock Slide. It's going to hurt everything. Thunderbolt, crit, and a flinch with Vaporeon, which is unfortunate. So my Vaporeon is faster than the Porygon. So, but thing is, the Terrakion is faster than my Zapdos. I'm a Scald here, and I mean Zangoose will take a hit, right? Then I can close combat the Porygon too. That did exact. Oh my goodness. So this battle was over. Got my opponent over here bragging. I mean, 2 flinches. Okay, maybe we can turn this around. That did nothing. Holy cow. I think Heat Wave, and we switch out into Zapdos. Ooh, ooh. It's Scarfed. Of course it is. I'm going to Rage Powder the Amoonguss, or I'm going to Hurricane the Amoonguss and Facade the Gardevoir. I think that's the play here. Facade, Gardevoir. There's Rage Powder, that's expected, but Gardevoir can't do nothing about this Facade coming right for its face. Zangoose got 1% left. His last Pokemon is probably Heatran. Oh, it's Porygon. It's Porygon too. What am I talking about? Did you see how much that close combat did to it though? It did like 40%. We just gonna Hyper Beam to protect if you want to. You are not protecting through a Hyper Beam. That Hyper Beam just went right for its face. It was like, ah. Mega Pidgeot is such a good bird. I'm really enjoying Hyper Beam on this Mega Pidgeot. Like, my opponent made a lot of questionable plays here. I question switching anything in on a Mega Pidgeot. But the Terrakion being scarfed did a lot of damage to my team. Like, I really got to do something about that rock weakness. Because rock is such a common attack type in VGC. It's ridiculous. And then he got 2 flinches in a row on my Vaporeon, and that hurt a lot. I probably should have just, well, because I had a plan, and had that plan worked, it would have been fine. But he got 2 flinches. I really need to put Protect back on my Zapdos. So this here is a standard VGC team. It looks like. Vaporeon lead is very strong here. Starting with, I don't know if I start with Zangoose, but a lot of things here outspeeded, so I'm not sure if I want to do that. This here might be a losing battle, actually. Latias has Trick. So if I can trick the Aegislash into doing probably King Shield, then that'd be good. I think having a choice Scarf Latias on the team is actually going to be beneficial. But I think we should keep it in the back, though. I mean, nothing here really wants to deal with it, though. I think we start Talonflame. We protect first with Talonflame to see what we can do. I think we have Mega Pidgeot in the back because 4 things are weak to it. And I really think I bring Zangoose here. But that Starmie is scary. The Talonflame is scary. Everything else Zangoose can deal with. You know what? Let's bring Zangoose. I really don't think Pidgeot's going to be a good Pokemon to bring here. Because he has 4 things that resist it. Or 4 things that resist my best stab. So the Tyranitar is probably Mega. So I'm going to Scald here on the Excadrill. Try to get a burn on it. And I'm going to protect with Talonflame. Just to see what I can do. Because if I can get the burn, then that's going to open me up for the the Will-O-Wisp on the Tyranitar. So Tyranitar is Mega. Excadrill is obviously Scarf, so hopefully we get a burn here. No burn. I think we Baby Doll Eyes the Excadrill just so we can get a Will-O-Wisp on the Tyranitar. But Sand Rush is a thing here. So we got the burn on the Tyranitar, which is what we wanted. And the miss, but it's not going to matter because of the actual burn or the Sandstorm. That's going to finish me off. I'm going to go into Zangoose here. What's the attack order? Vaporeon is faster than Tyranitar, so that's good. And I'm going to protect with Zangoose. This is going to be just so I can get that that close combat on the Tyranitar. I want to be at my best. So Bisharp, Skull, give me burn, give me burn, give me burn. Yes, that Sucker Punch is now weaker, and I can close combat the Tyranitar, take that out of play, and then I can hit the Bisharp with the Scald. So, and close combat on the Tyranitar. Assuming my Vaporeon is faster than the Bisharp. So, Tyranitar is gone. Zangoose is the fastest thing on the field. So my leftovers is gone, but the Bisharp is going to die right now. So we are good to go, it looks like. We're good to go. Talonflame coming in. Aegislash. Baby Doll Eyes on the Excadrill. Actually, let's take a step back. Sand is up this turn. I can protect with Vaporeon, or I could Baby Doll Eyes. But the Zangoose is going to go down this turn if I don't do something. But I can save a Pokemon. Mega Pidgeot is faster than Excadrill after Sand Rush. Well, you know what? Let's double protect. Because the sand is up this turn. So I don't have to waste anything trying to do something. I can figure out what my opponent wants to do. So there's a Sacred Sword on Zangoose. Sand subsides. But I get to keep my Vaporeon. Now the good thing here is Zangoose is faster than everything on the board. I really feel like I have to get rid of the Excadrill first. So I'm going to Wish with Vaporeon, and I'm going to close combat Excadrill. That is the play. Yep. I mean, I don't mind Zangoose going down. It already did its job. I can bring in Mega Pidgeot. Protect with Vaporeon for safety. And Heat Wave. So protect on Vaporeon. King Shield, which is what I expected. And since the Aegislash is physical, we're going to drop some Baby Doll Eyes on it, and I'm going to protect with Pidgeot. Even though my moves here are good, against it, I don't want to do anything because Aegislash is a very strong Pokemon and is more than capable of 2v1ing Pokemon, especially if the Pokemon is up against defenses are questionable. Okay, so it's a mixed sweeper, but that's all right. I'm going to get another wish here, and I'm gonna do Heat Wave. Just playing it safe. So King Shield's definitely going to come out now. All right, since I don't have to worry about much, I'm going to Scald here with Vaporeon because Aegislash can't knock out my Vaporeon in one hit, and I'm going to Protect with Pidgeot again. So Burn will be nice. So there's the Burn. Shadow. I was kind of fearing the Shadow Ball too, but and we will just do what we're doing back and forth. And now that I have my opponent trained, next turn I can just attack with Pidgeot. 100% burn rate, my opponent says. But nothing wrong with that, I guess. You use Scald for the purpose of getting burns. Waiting on my opponent here. Look at that really long feather coming out of the back of Pidgeot's head. That's a very long feather. Super Saiyan Bird. So I guess we're just waiting on to see what our opponent is going to do. I mean, this would be the instance I turn the battle timer on, because I mean, this isn't really a hard choice. You either King Shield or you attack. So I'm gonna turn timer on. Waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, clearly my opponent is salty right here. There's no reason that he's not attacking other than the fact that he's being salty. Like, I feel like if I can get set up really well, or if the battle comes down to a decent battle, then I don't have any problems with Aegislash at all. I mean, it's still a very threatening Pokemon, but I prepared to deal with it. That last turn of Sand was actually a very big deal because it allowed me to make a play that I would not have made had there been 2 turns left, which was the double protect. Sand went away, so my Zangoose was faster than, excuse me, so my Zangoose was faster than his Excadrill since he didn't have the Sand Rush ability active anymore, and I was able to knock that out. And I was able to set up with the Vaporeon, get some wishes going because I knew the Aegislash would have targeted the Zangoose. I only decided to take out the Aegislash or the Excadrill because it was a much bigger threat. And this is not very sportsmanlike. I mean, if you're just going to lose, then just quit the battle. Don't sit here and make me wait 3 minutes. That's stupid. But the battle's going to be up in 20 seconds. You know, it's unfortunate that opponents like the real Blackthorn FC has to resort to doing something like this to waste people's time. So this is clearly a Ash holeless Pokemon or trainer or player, I should say. You know, if you're going to lose, then just lose with dignity. Like if you want to be salty, then be salty, but don't waste people's time. So I'm winning that one. It just took 2.5 minutes longer than it needed to. And oh, okay. Um, I think I'd lead with Zangoose and Vaporeon, Pidgeot in the back, and I mean I could bring Zapdos, but he's got a Lightning Rod, and this thing doesn't take any damage to my stab. So, but the Zapdos would be really good against the Charizard though. But so will Latias, and so will Talonflame. So I mean I'm thinking Talonflame would be better just because. But I'm gonna bring Latias. I'm scarfed and I can trick something, so that's good. So we got the Charizard Y and the Arcanine. I'm going to protect, and I'm going to get some damage on the Charizard. I'm going to make the attempt to knock it out with Latias. I mean, this is a very scary start. I don't have any Pokemon with rocks. The Zangoose does learn Rock Slide, so maybe I could try to find a move for that. But Charizard Y is obvious. I just don't want to eat a Heat Wave or a Solar Beam, I guess. That's a thing too. I'm just going to switch into Latias here, and I'm going to protect with Vaporeon. I'm gonna get a Draco Meteor on this Latias or on this Charizard because that thing is powerful. Now that I'm in like hindsight for the most part, I probably should have started with Zapdos. But Zapdos can't do anything to Rhydon or the Gastrodon. So I just wanted to avoid bringing something that wasn't really going to do much for me. If Gastrodon comes in, I can trick it with Latias, make it useless. So protect with Vaporeon. Okay, so my opponent's probably doing Heat Wave here. Focus Blast. Okay. So we see Heat Wave on the Arcanine. I'm just going to drop a Draco on it. I think my Vaporeon should be able to take. I'm a Wish. Okay. So do I stay? I stay locked into it, so that's all right. And this thing has Storm Drain, so I want to avoid using. So I guess I just do protect. Let's see what we get here. Boom. That did nothing. Icy Wind on. Okay, that's going to be annoying, actually. I mean, Zangoose should still be faster than everything here, but we're going to get some baby doll eyes on the Groudon. I'm going to hit this thing with a Facade. I'm going to hit this thing with nothing, because I got the Lightning Rod to worry about. So yeah, he brought the 2 Pokemon that would have walled Zapdos. So I know his whole team. I just can't do much about it. Protect, so the less attacks my opponent does to me, the better. He gets a crit on my Vaporeon. That's unfortunate, though. I'm going to Facade this. I'm going to Wish. I wasn't sure if that was going to knock out in one hit. The Arcanine is going to come in, because it revealed the extreme speed, so the Arcanine is going to come in and try to go for it. There's the Arcanine. What do I have against this? I have Ice Beam against this. I should be able to take that out with Ice Beam. But looking at the damage my Draco Meteor did, this thing is probably Assault Vested. I'm going to die to the extreme speed. There's no way I can avoid that. In the event that something different happens, I'm just going to double down the Arcanine. Oh, goodness. Okay, he just double protected, so that turn was wasted anyway. I should have just called the Zangoose back. But this gives me a free Mega Pidgeot. And you guys know how much I like my free Mega Pidgeots. Free Mega Pidgeot is the best. Now, to prevent it from being double targeted here, I'm going to protect and Scald the Arcanine. The Gastrodon's gone. That was the big problem. So my opponent likes to use Protect as much as I do. So I got to keep that in mind when trying to get attacks. Okay. Okay, apparently this thing has Icy Wind. Maybe it did it first and I just didn't recognize it. Alright. We got a problem. Well, hold on. Vaporeon, it would be faster than this. But I can take out this from play. And I can just Scald this. Let's try that. I mean, like my opponent has Protect out the butt. Okay, he didn't protect, so good for me. I'm going to take an Icy Wind. Can't do much about that. But what I can do is, since Charizard is his last Pokemon, I'm going to call the Pidgeot back just so I have my speed back. Vaporeon will take a hit from the Charizard. I'm just going to protect so I don't get Solar Beam to the face. Go into Latias. I can't trick it, so whatever I do with Latias is going to be what I'm locked into. I've got 60% left. I should win this game if Vaporeon and Pidgeot perform well. I can take a clean 60% with the Hurricane on the Charizard. So we're going to call back and we're going to do a safety protect on Vaporeon. Okay, so my opponent just goes for Heat Wave. I mean, not a bad move, so. So now that I'm looking at it, my best move against the Charizard is Draco Meteor, but I don't want to die from it. Shadow Ball, also a good move. I can get the special defense drop, so we're going to go for that because I don't want to miss Draco Meteor. That Heat Wave did 30%. I got 31, so it can possibly knock me out. because when Charizard Megas, its speed doesn't change. So I got 1% left. I'm a Scald here, and I get a crit. The crit mattered, but it was still kind of a useless crit because my Latias was faster. It just would have been one more turn of attacking, and the Charizard still would have went down. So GG to my opponent. Um, I think I made a lot of really good plays. Had I brought Zapdos into this battle, it obviously would have been a lot different than what it was. And I'm glad that I didn't bring it because something having Lightning Rod and this being immune to my Thunderbolt means it would have been a bad day for Zapdos. I obviously didn't want to bring a Pokemon in where I couldn't use my best stab. My best stab on Zapdos being Thunderbolt. So, good game. We'll play again. Okay, so we have a very standard team here. I'm expecting Meowstic to start. I'm not sure what it wants to do, but I'm going to start with Talonflame because it's a good start here. I'm thinking Mega Pidgeot is also a really good start. Vaporeon 2 is also a good start. So I'm going to start with Vaporeon. I really want to bring Mega Pidgeot. I'm definitely bringing Latias though. Actually, now that I think about it, I should probably start with Latias because I can trick the Meowstic. That's going to make it useless for the rest of the battle. Um, Talonflame start. I'm thinking Pidgeot in the back. Pidgeot and Vaporeon. I'm thinking. Oh, this is going to be really hard because everything is so weak to that Bisharp. But I mean, Vaporeon is a good Pokemon. I got the baby doll eyes on it, so I can reduce the stats of at least Amoonguss. Ooh, okay. Um, who's the biggest support threat here? I think I tricked Meowstic. And I Brave Bird something. I think that's what it is. My Brave Bird should go before Prankster, since my Talonflame is faster. So there's a Protect. There's that, and Thunderwave on the Talonflame. I mean, I would much rather be on Talonflame than Latias, to be honest. I actually wouldn't mind Thunderwave being on Vaporeon. But I feel like I need Vaporeon attacking every turn it can. So do I just trick back my you know what? We're gonna Ice Beam the Mushroom. Brave Bird Meowstic. Let's just get rid of this thing. Freeze, baby. No freeze. So I'm a Draco. Yeah. Draco, you protect with Talonflame, right? That mattered. I should have just did Will-O-Wisp that turn. I really would have thought he would have went for the Talonflame though. I'm gonna protect with Vaporeon. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that though. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Protect with Vaporeon, Will-O-Wisp, Talonflame. Man, I'm just getting outplayed. Scald on Talonflame, Hurricane, Protect. It's like my opponent knows all of my moves. Okay, so we got to get rid of the Among Us now. Pidgey ought to be able to take a Brave Bird, so it's Life Orb. It didn't kill it. There's the burn. I'm just gonna get a Wish up. I mean, he has no reason. This is a very tough battle. Man, now I'm so wishing that I did the Scald on the Talonflame. I'm still going to put the Scald on the Talonflame here, and I am going to protect with Mega Pidgeot again. I mean, that's my only move I got. Avoid eating Brave Birds if you can, right? Well, I tried. 45%. Damn, I did a lot of damage. Oh, I still had my wish. Oh man, so what do we do? Baby doll eyes? We baby doll eyes. We try to reduce that attack. And then the next turn I'll protect. Okay, we got to play here. We got a plan. We got a plan. That is Operation Reduce Kangaskhan's attack. Oh, Drain Punch. I'm not. So that means no Power Up Punch then. My opponent is like, wow. Baby doll eyes, Vaporeon. Don't sleep on it. I mean, I can still lose to a critical hit. I have to wish. There's still hope left. There is hope. We got through all the Trollsy stuff. The Mega Kangaskhan is what he was trying to set up with. But we got past all the troll stuff. We can still do something here. We can still do something. Only thing I need to do is get a Scald and get a burn. And this thing is pretty much going to be -4 attack. Oh, well, how does burn work? Is it 50% off the attack? I feel like it's 50%. Man, Vaporeon making wishes right now, man. Vaporeon is praying to them stars. Oh, look at that, 67-73. I'm a wish again. We're just gonna go ahead and cripple everything. 43. We're gonna protect. Then we're gonna go up to 93, and then we're gonna go up to 99%. And I'm a Scald. So that's a play. Scald protect, Scald protect. Maybe get a wish in there if we can. But this battle is horribly stally, but it works, man. People sleeping on baby doll eyes. It has +1 priority, so you always get it off first, especially against things like Mega Kangaskhan. So 93, they go up to 99%. And what we're gonna do? We're gonna Scald here. If we get the burn, this game is over. Didn't get the burn, but you know what? We're playing it safe. We're going to protect again. Get some health back. The next turn, we're going to wish. Man, this game would be so much different if I did not do that wish on that one turn. Man, I would still have my Mega Pidgeot too if I got that protect. So I think we wish here on this turn. I'm not doing a lot of damage to this thing. Man, I'm so scared. I'm so scared that critical hit is going to pop up. Like I'm so scared of that. I'm playing it safe. I am staying as safe as possible in this. I don't want to do anything to risk this battle. This battle is in the bag for me. At this point, if I lose this game, it's all my fault. Of course, unless a critical hit comes up. But anything else is going to be my fault. So we're going to Scald here again. Scald. Telling you, if I get the burn, it's a done deal. Still no burn. His attack's only doing 33% to me right now. Sure, this might baby doll eyes the thing. So 22 turns, or this is turn 23 right now, especially for a VGC battle. That is just way too long. But I want to stay safe, man. If we get the burn here, we win. So, because I think the burn will do just enough damage to knock it out. This video is going on 45 minutes. Well, sometimes this is just what it comes down to, you know. Vaporeon holding her weight. And that's enough for the game. GG opponent. Man, that was difficult. And we just got into the 1300s on the ladder, so that's good. So what, we can go again? I think we go one more time. Scary team. I'm going to start with Latias, though. Just because I can Ice Beam the Landorus, and that's what I want to do. Or I could Draco Meteor the Hydreigon. If the Hydreigon starts, I'm just going to Draco Meteor that. That's just what I'm going to do. Pidgeot is really good in this fight. I could probably start with it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with it. I'm going to have Talonflame in the back for the Metagross, I think. I need to bring Zangoose. I need to bring Zangoose for the Milotic. But, I mean, I guess Zapdos is good here, too. It's just Gengar outspeeds it. Metagross outspeeds it once it goes Mega. I mean, Talonflame is really good just because I can burn stuff. I can burn the Metagross. I can burn the Conkeldurr. That'll definitely make its Mach Punch weaker, but if it has Guts, then it's not even going to matter. But that priority Brave Bird is still good. I don't really see Vaporeon doing much work here. I mean, it can. Once this Megas, it doesn't have Clear Body, and I could Baby Doll Eyes it. But I mean, I'm pretty much going to be trying to deal with the Mega Metagross as soon as it comes in. But I think Zapdos is probably my yeah, I think Zapdos is my best bet. Well, I mean, I got Shadow Ball on Gengar, but Latias has a purpose here. So we're going to switch Latias out, and we're going to Mega Evolve Protect, just to see what my opponent does. So let's see, we've got the Icy Wind from Gengar. Knockoff. I guess we just sacrifice. I'm a Heat Wave, and Icy Wind is really annoying. I probably should have just stayed in with Latias and just Shadow Ball to Gengar. I'm still thinking that's my best play, because if I can fuse it, then yeah, let's do that. Conkeldurr stayed in. Attack yourself in confusion, please. Yes. I gotta switch Latias out. Or I have to switch Pidgeot out now. Do I save Zapdos? Yes. Zapdos is worth saving. I already know Conkeldurr is going to do Mach Punch. If it doesn't do Mach Punch, then I'm going to call it out and send in Zangoose, or I just might switch it back out into Zapdos. But we'll see what it does here. So it does. Mach Punch is Zapdos. I really don't understand that. We're going to Ice Beam Landorus. That Ice Punch did 25%. I mean, I have to save Pidgeot. Man, it sucks. All his Pokemon are so powerful, though. Like, this could have the Iron Fist ability. So that's 2 Pokemon down. We get to learn what his last one is. His last one is Hydreigon, so I have to call Latias back. Oh man, this is hard. I need my Draco Meteor on the Hydreigon. But what I'm going to do, I have to sacrifice something. I think I have to sacrifice Zangoose. Which is something I really don't want to do. My mistake was leaving the Conkeldurr alive. But I mean, everything else was such a threat, I had to deal with it immediately. I need Latias to take out the Hydreigon. Latias will take a Mach Punch, because I have enough health to take it. But the Pokemon I switch in needs to be able to... I mean, Zapdos will probably die this turn. Nothing I can do about that. Maybe I just sacrifice Pidgeot. I think I lose this game. I don't think there's anything I can do. Everything dies to Mach Punch. But the thing is who do I sacrifice, though? Actually, I can do something. Zangoose has to live, though. Zangoose has to live. I'm going to make him 50-50 Zapdos, though. And I'm going to Thunderbolt Conkeldurr. This here is assuming everything works out. Basically, I'm gonna have to make him 50-50 something. Alright. So I can go into Latias here. Draco Meteor, Hydreigon. Thunderbolt Conkeldurr. Or do I just try to roost? I'm a Thunderbolt Conkeldurr. I don't think the critical hit mattered. But we are going to Draco. I'm going to protect with Pidgeot. Or maybe I should just... Okay. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I'll try to take it back. So yeah, GG on my opponent's side. He made a good play. So I knew he was going to do that. I wanted to take it back, but you know how Showdown is. What? What just happened? Why didn't he Mach Punch? Oh well, I'm not complaining. I got the win, so yeah, a bunch of battle videos in a day. So I think I'm just going to end it here because I've already been playing Showdown for like 2 hours now, it feels like. So if you guys like my videos, subscribe to my channel. I'm always going to be doing more Pokemon stuff. And leave comments below because I like getting comments, and like the video. And as always, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.